My name's CheekySport Joe, and you're watching Matchday Thoughts. Don't forget, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so make sure you press the subscribe button. Also, download the OneFootball app. The link is in the description. Guys, give them a come on. Come on! All right, guys, amazing stuff. Look, you can see the Chelsea fans are outside happy, all right? Yeah, Matchday Thoughts. I don't know why they're cheering, Kenny, right?
I thought Chelsea had some really good shots. I thought Morata had a good header in the first half, and I thought the best chance of the game actually went to Pedro when Petr made that great save. And then obviously you got the gilt-edged chance in the first half from Lacazette when he's off balance, and when Ramsey's gone on that mazy run. But I must say,
what's with Lacazette? What's up with him?
Nah, but you can't say what's up with him. He missed
left foot.
He missed the chance. He missed the chance that everyone thought he should have scored. But
he shot it into the sky.
He did all right. Courtois made a smart save from him in the first half, and I just thought that Lacazette, I think at the time we needed someone who can hold the ball up and kind of be a bit creative, so he kind of took him off. I personally thought that Iwobi should have gone off because I thought Iwobi was tiring. But I can see why Wenger's kept him on, because he wants to keep the sort of runners in the midfield and runners on the ball.
Yeah.
But towards the end, I think he got El Nani on a former Iwobi. But I think if you're trying to win the game, and I thought that we should have been a bit braver in the last 15 minutes when we should have gone for the game. I would have probably kept Lacazette on, when we brought on Sanchez in the 68th minute. And like I said, brought on Sanchez and Lacazette, and then probably taken off Iwobi and gone for it. But we really couldn't afford a defeat. I want to challenge you a bit, right, on Matchday Thoughts. You can understand why he didn't go for the victory because you know that if we had lost it in the last 15, we would have all been sitting there saying, oh, we should have just locked it off. We haven't won at Stamford Bridge since 2011, etc. So you can't really blame him for it. Well, the thing is, what we've asked for, right, when we come to place like Chelsea is a response, a performance. And even if we lost that, I would have gone home disappointed, but I'd have been quite satisfied with the fact that we showed some heart, which we didn't show in Liverpool. And that's all we asked. Yeah, but you're probably the only one of the very few Arsenal fans who would have thought that. A lot of people would have been like, why did he do this? Why didn't he do that? And they are, because you've got to think about it. It's like,
Thursday. I didn't say no one.
All right, yeah. So Kenny, like I was saying, if we didn't do what we had to do, it would have been like, oh yeah, you know what, we lost it. But I reckon it's a great result for Wenger here at Stamford Bridge with the pressure he's got.
Well, the thing is, we couldn't afford defeat. I think we lost the game. Then that's a third game. That's a third game we've lost in 5. Like I said, people will be worrying about us getting the top 4 after 5 games, and also worrying about where we could challenge for the championship. Yeah. So we really couldn't afford defeat. In hindsight, point's a good result, but on the balance of the team, I can see why people will get a bit disappointed, because really and truly they were there for the sake in the last 20 minutes. And then we even got a goal just allowed in Mustafi. Man. People have texted me to say the goal shouldn't have counted, but cold light of day, when the ball went in there, went up, I thought, yeah, we can win this, but the referee made an instant decision, so I can't complain. But on the whole, we've got some winnable games now. We have. Up until Everton away. I think Everton away is going to be very difficult, and we've got Spurs at home, but we've got a run of games where we should be getting wins now. Should go and push us up the table. I mean, when you're looking now, the fact that Ozil didn't play, are you looking into it a bit more than what it is? Or the thing about it is, right, is that Ozil hasn't done it for us in massive away games in Chelsea away. And what you don't want to do when you come to a place like Chelsea is play with 10 men, because you had the prospect of, if you played Sanchez, Ozil, Xhaka and Ramsey, you got a situation where you got 4 people who don't pick up the runs. You've got to play with 11 men up here. And to be honest, I thought that we played a very much. We didn't have the creativity we did before, but what we did do is that we cancelled Chelsea out. We had runners coming from midfield, and in a way, Mesut Ozil probably slowed down our play, and he gets caught in possession a lot.
But I reckon it's because, look, if you look at Man United, right, their thing was when everybody else was making the Pogba jokes, right. Jose identified that what Pogba needs this season is someone to do that dirty work for him. Because Pogba, right, he's box to box, but he's not the defensive midfielder. He's not going to do. His job is to open up play, create stuff. He's their creative man. He makes it tick. Why is it that we haven't identified that Ozil needs someone?
We have. I think we've done. I think what happened is that we had a plan A with Mesut Ozil with Santi Cazorla. And then what's happened is that Cazorla is kind of he's something like Xhaka, isn't he? He's got quicker feet than Xhaka. He can play a pass with both left foot and right foot. He can beat his man. He can link up the play. It's something Xhaka can't do. And I think what's happened is that that plan A kind of gone away now. But there is a plan B. You could play like two orthodox centre midfielders with alongside Ozil. You say to Ozil, play further forward in the last third. And that gives him the protection, which means he doesn't have to track back, come back in the midfield to try and clog up the midfield. So if you notice that when Cavola plays, he doesn't clog up the midfield. He's in that sort of last, last third of the pitch. But when Cavola doesn't play, he joins the midfield and clogs it up.
It's a bit sad to say that though, man, because I reckon things like that will mean that he gets moved on.
Well, the thing about it, he hasn't signed a contract. Now, look, everyone's saying he's booing Sanchez for not signing a contract. You look at like Mesut Ozil. If you look at like Mesut Ozil, he hasn't signed a contract. Yes or no, right? So he's highly likely going to go into like highly likely what he's going to do. He's going to go into the end of the season, sign a pre-contract with a big club. A big club doesn't have to get a fee for him. So he'll get all the wages and a massive signing-on fee. What's the difference between Sanchez? You know what I mean?
It's exactly the same.
It's actually the same, but Mesut Ozil gets a buy because he hasn't actively asked for a transfer and he hasn't tried to force it through. Sanchez tries to force it.
That's why.
He transferred. Sanchez wanted to force through and move to Man City. That's factual.
I just want to ask, from Chelsea's perspective, right? Are you disappointed that you didn't beat us today?
Yeah, because we've been so used to it, haven't we, over the years? In fact, the last victory you had here was when we had Andre Villas-Boas here, wasn't it? And
Villas-Boas, he wasn't really he wasn't all that, was he?
Well, we played the high line, didn't we? And we got done over the top with Robin Van Persie, which I know is a bit of one of them words for you guys, but yeah, no, of course, I mean, I expected to win today. I predicted a win. 2-1 I predicted, but it weren't the way it was. I thought, funny enough, Antonio Conte got it slightly wrong tactically. And the way we set up, I thought Arsene Wenger got it right.
No, but the thing about it is it's one game. It's one game in about like 3 or 4 years. He couldn't afford a defeat. When Arsenal were under pressure, Wenger.
We used to have a blueprint how to play against you over the years, right? We used to hustle and bustle you.
And we're doing it to you now. We're doing it to you now.
You don't. What you've done is, since you've gone to 3 at the back, right? You've got 3 really positive results against us. That's a positive result.
Yeah, but what's happened is that what we've done is we've hit you with pace.
And you've dropped Mesut Ozil, you've played Danny Welbeck that runs for 90 minutes, right? You've hustled and bustled. If we'd have played Bakayoko right from the start, Cesc Fabregas on the bench, coming on with 30s to go, Eden Hazard, even when we went light for like on the subs, we brought on, for Willian, we brought on Eden Hazard, where we should have taken off Fabregas.
What's happened, Eden Hazard, that's good, plays well against us, and what's happened is that he hits us with more direct pace than probably Willian does. Eden Hazard has a trick as well. Willian has got a very good play, he's a card runner, but what Eden Hazard does is that he has that quick feet, and like he draws a tackle, and like I said, look at he scored a worldie against us last year.
Guys, finally, where do you reckon Arsenal will finish, and where do you reckon?
I reckon we'll struggle for top 4. We need to take the Europa League very seriously.
And what about yourself?
Well, I predicted we'd win the league last year, and I did, Kenny, on the streams. I said we'd win it this year, but honestly, I think it's going to go to the northwest. If you look at the way the fixtures have been set up as well.
We'll see.
Just saying.
My name's CheekySport Joe, and you've been watching Matchday Thoughts. Like I said, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. Have you subscribed, boys? And make sure you download the OneFootball app. The link is in the description. It's in the description.